I step back and I look over the last 20 years of me having the chance to speak in front of leaders early on generations, because who would want someone that looks 14 to talk on anything other than millennials at that moment, to how technology changes how we work and how can we facilitate focused work, into jumping in an executive position at a rapidly growing hypersonic technology company enabling 1-hour global transit by 2030. And at every stage, what I've gotten to experience is the intersection of trends changing how we lead and changing how organizations work, as well as the products and services that buyers actually are interested in. And even more, what I've witnessed is this subtext where the number of variables that leaders are reminded that they aren't getting to keeps growing. And the reason that I stepped back from a daily management role at Venus Aerospace is because I could not think of anything more important for me to be doing during this next chapter than to speak to leaders and to remind them that there's a better narrative. And so when I'm having the chance to speak in front of leaders like yourself and the teams that you lead, what I can say is that we'll dive into the data, we'll look at the trends shaping change and disruption. How do we, as a team or as leaders, enable change and create opportunity rather than seeing it as dangerous? I'm more and more convinced that what leaders need is to be reminded that they've got it, to be encouraged. If not them, then who? And that the way that they show up will ultimately differentiate not how rapidly they see a trend, but how well their team and organization responds to it. Because we can't continue to think that just by grabbing hold of the next trend, we've solved it. We have to instead say, how do we thrive within this topsy-turvy roller coaster ride that is the workplace today? And what a fun journey it can be if we just see it that way.